Assalamualaikum and hi to Dr. Shahidan. Okay, my name is Muhammad Syafiq bin Hata and my metric number 146969. Okay, my start period of my internship is on 7 August 2023 until 19 January 2024. The total is 24 weeks. The company that I'm doing my internship is the Josh by the Crest collection. Basically, the Josh is the hotel industry. The hotel is near to the Nasi Kandar line clear, whom we that live in in Penang will know the line clear Nasi Kandar because as I told the Nasi Kandar line clear the oldest among the oldest Nasi Kandar around the Penang. Company background. Okay, let me tell a bit about the Josh. The Josh is a hotel with a sixth floor and classically inspired design that complies with the rules and regulation of the heritage. The hotel was built in 2018, I think 2 years before the COVID-19. It is a Penang five-star boutique hotel situated in the historic district of the Georgetown that has been authorized by the state of the government. The George provide and insight into the Georgetown native culture and the way of life. Okay, the hotel of this have 92 attractively decorated room or suites at this delighted hotel. All of the room or and suite offer the contemporary convenient that and facilities that are meticulously designed to radiate the style and the luxury. The hotel guests can enjoy the facility that hotel provide like a steam room, gym. The most special about the pools of the George Hotel, they are using salt water pool with the indoor landscaping. The hotel also, beside from the facility is free for the guests. Okay, for paid side, the hotel have a multi-cuisine restaurant where the food is prepared in the fantastic multicultural style. Is another area of expertise that beneficial to the hotel. Okay, for the company vision and mission, company mission is to provide a memorable experience for all of our customer in all aspect of their stay and to luxuriate in exquisite or the other word is excellent accommodation at the best address in order to experience the spectacular local charm with the international standard. Okay, for the company mission, we are unswervingly, or the other word is constant, committed to providing and delivering outstanding services and experience to a new of the returning guests by the exceeding their expectation of what we can offer by recognizing and acknowledging our associate contribution and involvement by ensuring the fair and reasonable return to our shareholder and by being responsible, conscientious, trustworthy and dependable corporate citizen. We proceed with organization chart. Okay, as you can see, the organization chart is quite many of position that I prepared for this slide. Okay, for the upper level in hierarchy, as we can see, the general manager, follow with the admin executive, and finance manager, HR manager, sales and marketing manager, food and beverage manager, executive chef, housekeeping manager, room division manager, maintenance executive, security executive. Okay, I will proceed to next slide. I prepared very much simple organization chart that we can easily to understand. We start with the general manager, Mr. Stanley Chong, and under Mr. Stanley, admin executive, Miss Oi Ching. Miss Oi Ching also can be known as a secretary of owner. Any problems that arise or decision making to make, she will discuss with the owner. And below the Miss Oi Ching is Mr. Alan Benjamin, room division manager. The room division manager is quite a position that have the highest responsibility, because he control around 5 department, like housekeeping department, maintenance, food and beverage department, security department. Also, all of this department is controlled by Mr. Alan Benjamin. And beside Mr. Alan is Mr. Philip. Before I end my internship, I was under provision of the Mr. Philip Neo. And beside Mr. Philip is Lo Ayin, sales and marketing manager. And beside Miss Lo Ayin is Mr. Azhar. He is a HR manager. The first I start my internship, I was under Mr. Azhar provision. And beside Mr. Azhar is Melati Othman, housekeeping manager. And the below one is maintenance executive, Mr. Nizam. And the food and beverage is Miss Shane and Miss Jega. They both is assistant food and beverage manager. And the last one is security executive, Mr. Azrul. Assignment and work tasks during the internship. Okay, the first of my internship, I was under human resource department. Usually, Mr. Azhar will the first Mr. Azhar assign me is to look at the file in the human resource room. The file more regard to the SOP, standard operating procedure of all department. And then staff file regards to the information, all the complementary document that staff need attached with in the file. If the hotel looking for vacancy, and the Marcom site or the sales and marketing site, they will promote to the media social, like Instagram. They will post the vacancy, what they're looking for. And then if the candidate send the email to Mr. Azhar, and Mr. Azhar will assign me to set the interview date with the candidates, whether the candidate what time to come, what day. So if the candidate is being successful in the interview, the first day of the candidate come as a new staff, I will prepare a form that all the new staff have to fill out the form. The form is more to we need to attach with our bank statement, so account, and then our information about our relative, medical health, and so on. So after the staff, new staff finish fill out the form, I will register the new staff thumbprint for the attender purposes. If after finish that registration of thumbprint. If Mr. Azhar have a meeting around 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Morning briefing, and he's so busy and maybe late to finish the meeting, I will conduct a very small orientation for the staff. The most likely the orientation is more about the staff, the hotel, or overall about the rooms, how many rooms, what department, how many department we have. And then I will take the new staff doing tour and introduce to our senior staff. If no job in vacancy, if vacancy is full already, normally in the middle of month we will provide the staff training. Okay, so in the staff training, usually I will go to every department regards to send one of their representative to attend the training, and then I will set up the training process, and Mr. Azhar will present the training, what the information that he will let the staff know. When I have a job rotation, this job rotation exists because of the new interns come in the middle of September. In September, as I recall, so I have to transfer to the other department, finance department. Okay, in finance department, usually I do account receivable work tasks. Usually I help the senior finance executive, Miss N, checking invoice of the room, check in and check out of guests, whether the invoice is complete, attachable, it's like the invoice itself, the official receipt, and then the registration card, and then any information about the credit card or the and so on lah. So after that, beside from the checking invoice, I will do the key in the daily cashier envelope. This work task is only I record of the transaction that using cash only. I will record the envelope serial number accordingly with the amount that the every cashier envelope I list down in the Excel file. And in the middle of November, Mr. Philip, the finance manager, assigned me. He asking me if I'm boring with account receivable work task, and I am said that I'm quite not very boring. I am say like I'm quite boring about the work task, and then he assigned me to do the account payable work task. Usually the account payable, also we deal with the invoice, but these are different with the account receivable, because the invoice is supplier invoice. Any purchases regards to goods or inventory of the hotel, and the supplier will send the invoice, and I will key in the invoice into the system, which is the system is called ADB system. I will record the invoice, and after I completely record for the whole month, I will print the report of every supplier, and then after they complete the whole month, the supplier will send their statement through email, and Mr. Philip will print out the statement, and I will compare it with the report that I have been made, and then if the report and statement is tally, I will pass to Mr. Philip, and Mr. Philip will do the payment. Okay, next slide. Functional skill. Problem solving. Okay, in the human resource department, Mr. Azhar, he wanted my advice on how to organize the mountain of disorganized form into an accessible, and then I come up with the plan for dealing this problem. I chose to group the form by department and employee, since I realized that simplicity is the key. So this arrangement will speed up the retrieval and cut down on times to spend navigating the maze of the leave form. Also, when in the finance department, I helped Miss Ann, our senior finance executive, in order to solve the issue regards to her work task, which is the invoice of the room, check in and check out. Some invoice is mixed up with the other month. For example, in the beginning of the January until June, when the hotel soft opening and grand opening in May, I managed to settle in November to arrange it according to the date and store it in the finance file room. Okay, for the qualitative analytical abilities, usually in human resource department, Mr. Azhar assigned me to the task is calculating the organization public leave, or the staff public leave and the annual leave. This require obtaining the relevant data from the SQL system. The human resource, a bit late for I to mention. Human resource use SQL system as their attendance record for apply leave and so on. Okay, which was derived from the leave form. The SQL system, all the information regards to the annual leave and public leave, that's come from the leave form that made by the member of the staff. I use Microsoft Excel to calculate the leave entitlement based on the leave form and SQL system to ensure the data accuracy. In the addition to the calculation, I create a graph and other visual aids to show how many annual leave and public leave are used across different department. The department that use this sort of leave were concisely and clearly outlined in this visual representation. Okay, for the computer skill, during internship, I was significantly increase my productivity and become an excellent part of my colleague by developing the strong Microsoft Word and Excel skill. For instance, formatting and document creation. Create a variety of documents, including report, resignation letter on behalf of the employers, memos, and so on. To improve the document readability, I use a variety of font, style, and formatting option for effective structuring, practicing, utilizing the heading, subheading, bullet points, and numbers. Okay, for Excel, I can recall the basic formula in the function of Excel. That's very improved my expertise in the Excel, like sum, the function of sum, average, count, and if, to do the computation of data and create the straightforward formulas. Okay, for the decision making, for the instant, my boss received my Mr. Azhar received a complaint about the behavior of our staff member. As I intern, must take interest in the in pay to attention to my Mr. Azhar, because it will help us to gain the experience if it's occur in the future at work. In order to avoid conflict during the conservation, human resource usually call the both parties to come to the office for separate meeting with each department. We normally the human resource will listen to them and evaluate the what is the conversation and come up with the different solution that are the best, and let them make decision and then evaluate the outcome to see if it was the best choice, or if we need improve. First soft skill is interpersonal skill or present. Interpersonal skill is the capacity to engage, collaborate, and communicate effectively with others. They are also known as social skill or people skill. This ability are necessary for creating the positive relationship, settling problem, and functioning well in the teams. By understanding and relating to other people thought and opinion and experience allow us to put ourselves in their shoes and demonstrate empathy. Usually we focusing on the speaker and seeking the clarification and offering the feedback to show understanding, to show the understanding, are all strong example to active listening. Okay, secondly, teamwork. A key of soft skill is teamwork, which entail with the cooperating with others to accomplish common goals. Effective teamwork is essential for success, problem solution, and creating happy and productive work environment in both a professional and personal situation. For example, during in human resource department, when the Josh have create the partnership with the escort, Geni at the Geni, and they will make the grand opening with the to let the VVIP hospitality parties, magazine, and others to know about the Josh rebranding the name. Have been involved in the helping human resource manager at the grand opening that day, to make the food and services foreign worker to dress appropriately, like helping to tie up their tie. At the time, Mr. Azhar was so busy arranging with the kitchen staff and decorating guest table. If we have the strong teamwork, the workflow will run smoothly and reduce stress at the work. So thirdly is ethic. Both department human resource and finance have the ability to make morally and good decision in professional setting. Is demonstrated by ethical soft skill, which is important during an internship. Strong ethical ability can have favorable impact on our interaction with the colleague, superior, and the workplace culture as whole. Integrity. I will truthful and open in all of my dealing activities. I will be honest and request assistance if I have no idea how to accomplish the work. Despite of the obstacle, uphold our commitment and responsibility. If there was a challenge, I will make an effort to complete it carefully and correctly, and will seek advice to the best approach. Okay, for the communication skill. Firstly, active, as I mentioned earlier, first is active listening. We have to pay attention to our speaker or colleague regards to their thought, and avoid interjecting. I will make sure I comprehend their view by asking the clarify question, when we try to listen to others after they are finished speaking instead of cutting them off. Okay, so for the lastly is self-management skill. With strong self-management ability are important for both personal and professional success, because they help us to stay focused, organized, and adaptive under pressure. Okay, after I joined finance, I learned a lot in terms of self-management because we have a deadline to achieve. For example, in account payable work tasks, we must finish key in the supplier invoice for last month transaction in beginning of the new month, like a week. So after that we will busy comparing with the supplier statement and making payment. At the same time, we will busy we will the invoice of the new month will keep going, so I have to manage myself properly and avoid any delay of my work. For the conclusion, my internship is experience at the George by the Crest collection has been a valuable journey that significantly contribute to my professional development. Over the six 24 weeks, I have had the opportunity to immerse myself in the diverse tasks and responsibility, gaining hands-on experience in human resource and finance work tasks. This internship has not only provided me with practical insight into human resource and accounting, but has also allowed me to apply the theoretical knowledge acquired during my study at USM. Uh, as I mentioned, my skill like functional skill like problem solving, quantitative analytical abilities, computer skills, decision making, and gain a deeper understanding on the inside and out of the hospitality industry. Additionally, exposure to a new accounting software like ADP system is different from what I'm study in the class, which is we use SQL accounting. It is as equip me with the practical knowledge that will undoubtedly give beneficial as I move forward in my future career. Okay, thank you for listening to my presentation videos. I hope Dr. Shahidan will have an amazing day. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.